We're in today with the 9800 GT. This is a 2008 video card with 112 shaders. It's got 1 GB of VRAM GDDR3 running at 602 MHz on the core clock and 900 MHz on the memory clock. It's got 256 bits bus width, DirectX 10 support, and we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Xeon W3690 with 6 cores and 12 threads. The best way to do this is to jump in a couple of games and see how the GPU and the CPU is holding. Let's go. Okay, let's start with World of Tanks. This is low details. This is the best quality from low details, if it makes any sense. Highest details from performance mode. Low details. The moment I pass medium details, it's bad. So, by the way, I have SD. You know, that is, I should say, more friendly for my, for my computer and stuff. Regardless, I like how it's working. I want to see how this video card is holding in this situation because, you know, it's a 9800 GT. And in this case, we only got 1 GB of VRAM. It's kind of old. I want to see how the system is holding, how the CPU is doing. Look at this, just fantastic. 9800 GT is not a bad video card, you know. I think overall it's... just needs a little TLC and that's it. 97-98% load on the core. That means the GPU is maxed out. I put the fan on maximum speed, but I want the GPU to be cool as hell. And look at this, it's fantastic numbers. 45 minimal, 65 1%. The right numbers, I'm not gonna lie, seriously. You can actually see minimals are not great when I'm sniping, you know, 1% is 39, 0.7 GB of VRAM, it's actually good from the video card because it's not fully saturated. With maximum render scale, I think that's okay. 90-97% load on the GPU core, it's okay. With maximum fan speed, the GPU stays under 60 degrees, so that's a very good thing considering it looks like that 9600 GT that I had with that brass radiator. I think they painted that brass radiator. It's not brass, it's just aluminium orange. But the system, on the other hand, for 4.9 GB of system RAM, 20-30% load on the CPU. On the CPU, you can actually see that a couple of threads are only being utilized. So I will say this is a good thing about this. You know, it's working really nice. This HP Z400 in overall performance, it's great, you know, and I cannot complain, you know, I cannot complain here. In GTA 5 with 720p with 50% render scale, I get 40-50 FPS. I mean, it looks horrible. It looks really horrible, seriously. Let's go sell a car. But it's using maximum VRAM. That's the problem. The VRAM here, it's the problem. It's not the video card itself, because if I had a 9800 GT with 1.5 or 2 GB of VRAM, I'm 100% sure this video card will have done much better. But the VRAM, it's maxed out. And I think because of that VRAM, you can actually see that the core is not maxed out because of the lack of VRAM this video card has. I think this is the problem, you know. 40 FPS on average, it's yeah, not that great, you know. But I'm starting the game, I can't complain here, and yeah, there's only one type of solution here. Yeah, play other games. Yeah, don't butcher yourself with GTA 5 in this situation, you know. The system itself has no problem. Let's take a look on the CPU side. 4000, 7.7 GB of system RAM. The CPU barely used. A couple of threads are maxed out, and that's it. You know, the CPU is doing a fantastic job here, seriously. In the casino, apparently, we're getting 30 FPS. There's a lot of people here. This is not the right stuff, seriously. Lots of people, crowd, 30 FPS on average, 5 minimals, 24 1%. The core is maxed out, the VRAM is maxed out, everything is maxed out here, seriously. Oh my god, it's insane, seriously, how it's performing this video card in the casino. It doesn't matter, I like the fact that it's starting the game. You can adjust it in such a way so you can play it with, yeah, low quality. But it's starting, GTA 5 is starting. But if you want to get a nice experience with this, I think other games will be much better. In Paladins, apparently, with 1080p on low details with 100% render scale, you can actually see that I got maximum core load. I got maximum core load in Paladins with this, and no VRAM utilization. I think this is the best thing ever, and hopefully I get more like this, seriously, because it's very important. It's very important for this video card. You got my back? Come on, we're gonna push it now. It's ours now. Yes, that's it. How we doing? Still maximum core load, 11 minimals. That's not okay from this video card. I mean, come on, it's max core from a 9800 GT. It's kind of old, this video card, but it's still holding. Look at this. The system is not very stressed. 5.7 gig of system RAM. He's doing great. You know, I will say this is an overall good performance with 30-40% load on the CPU. It's quite decent considering the age. So do I like how he's working? He's working really nice, man. Over 100 FPS, 3 minimals. That's not okay. 12 on 1%. I mean, in this situation, you can actually see that the GPU wants to do the job. There is no denying that. You know, in Paladins you can play the game. You have decent performance. You know, so it's a must. This DirectX 10 GPU, it's a must here in this situation. If we jump into best Call of Duty ever with 1080p with low details, look at that. It's low details, but it's got 90 FPS on maximum. And you know what's good about this is that it doesn't stress the GPU. Look at it, 30% load. I can max it out, you know. I can max out the video card and it will not have any problems. But I don't want to stress it. I want to be more efficient in this case, and I want to see how it looks, because in the future I know how to set it up. I think this is a great experience, you know, with this. You can max it out in such a way that the GPU doesn't feel it. There is room for code load. There is room for VRAM load. You know, I just put it on low details because I was scared that I will bottleneck the GPU. But apparently, it's not a big deal. Seriously, the system is not stressed here with 4 gig of system RAM. Well, with low details, apparently the computer doesn't have any problems. Look at this, 20% load. Only 20% load on this video card. Come on, this Counter-Strike is exactly what I need. 30% load on the core. It's not very ideal, you know. In this case, 30%. Yeah, it's not that much. I think I can put more details in the settings. Everything it's on low details. Let's see. Video. Yeah, normal details, 1080p, no advanced graphics and shaders and stuff like that. Nada. You know, it's just basic Counter-Strike. And if you are interested on using your hardware, that's how you have to do it. I sacrifice. Come on, come on. Managed to kill somebody. Terrorist win. Yes! This is how you have to play game like this. But if I want to test the video card properly, the first thing I will do, I will put Dota 2 and see how it's running. Look at this. So you can actually see that in a team fight, the GPU is doing a fantastic job, you know, for 40 FPS. If that is good, then yeah, I will consider the GPU a success. 30 FPS. No, I'm joking, seriously. On 720p with minimal details, apparently the game barely holds up to carry 30 FPS, but it's doing a job. In a team fight, you manage to see that it's barely holding the FPS, seriously. Not the greatest game to play on this video card, but the game it's starting on this video card and is running with 100 FPS on average without a team fight. So maybe you can get a... If you want to play with 9800 GTA, I suggest playing with Zeus, you know, just staying far away, you know, staying far away from the team fight and just using your ultimate, throwing your ultimates, the spell, and you know. That's how I will play with this 9800 GT. If you want to play with Meepo like this guy, look at this. You'll end up with 30 FPS. I'm 100%. Look. There, look at that. 38 FPS, 24 minimals. I mean, the core is mega loaded, 0.7 gig of VRAM. It's doing the job, 9800 GT. I'm not gonna lie, seriously. Let's see, Slardar is dead. Ember, let's see. Let's go with Ember. Maybe we can get a different type of perspective. The system is okay, you know, 7.2 gig of system RAM, 40-50% load on this, and I don't think there is any problems with the system, you know, with the CPU. CPU is doing the job. The GPU, I'm actually surprised that it managed to reach 100% and is delivering some FPS. I think the idea for today was to see if this 9800 GT it's usable with some online games. That's it. That's what I wanted to do today. You know, I'm 100% sure you can find games that are designed for this video card offline, and it will run really nice, but the whole point is that you don't feel very how should I say, you don't feel like an outsider, if it makes any sense, with the video card that is from 2008, you know. I remember 2008 very vividly. I love that year, you know, and what I was doing. But the thing is, I don't care, but there's a lot of people who will feel very bad having a video card like this. Don't feel, because there's a lot of games that are running on this video card online, and you just have to find them. And I think even League of Legends will run on this video card. I don't know. I have to put it on. I have to install it and see if it's working with this video card. Regardless, I think it will be very important to have a bigger list with online games for DirectX 10 video cards. You know, that's it. I like the GPU. I like how it's performing. If you want to see other games, do you want to see other stuff with this video card or this type of GPU, leave a comment down below, and I will see you very soon.